And welcome back to part 2 of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time finale. Okay, here we go. Let's check what this is. Oh. Oh, hi Ganondorf, you're still alive. Huh. How's it going? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, man. And welcome to Ganon. Oh, this boss fight is all kinds of epic. Oh. Oh, God, no, wait. A Master Sword, what?
There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time we fight together.
Thank you, Navi. So we have our lock-on back. But people will poke fun at this. So Navi's all going like, okay, this time we fight together. And then we ask her, Ganon, I have no idea what his weak point is. Okay, thank you for that. So, there are multiple ways of handling this boss. There's the correct way, which basically is to use the light arrows. So there's multiple ways. So to begin with, you can use the light arrows to stun his face. Then you can use the hammer on his behind. Then there's the method that I learned as a kid because I just saw that the gap between his legs, and I just kept rolling under it, and it worked. That was a method I completely figured out on my own as a kid, and I felt proud for it, and I'm sure many other people did too. Yeah, that said, yeah, the method that is safest is definitely just using the light arrows on his face. But the absolute best method of taking this guy on, he may have taken our Master Sword, but he has not taken our Biggoron Sword, which is the best sword in the game. So, just go over here, boop, boop, and then we just roll under. Also, he destroys some of the surroundings, which will give you all sorts of different stuff. Do I have fairies? Yeah, I have fairies. I'm not gonna care. Okay. Come on. Come on, Ganon. Come on. There we go. So if you guys are new to the Zelda series, it is a tradition that Ganondorf, when you fight him, turns into a pig monster named Ganon. Or, in the old games, he just was a pig monster named Ganon. So, yeah, it's just a nice little throwback here. Because this was the first game where Ganon was an actual human being. As I just said before. The rest of the games he was just a pig monster, so. This one was created as a prequel to the old ones, but yeah.
Link, the Master Sword is here. Hurry up.
Okay, coming. Alright. Let's get the Master Sword, even though it's weaker than our Biggoron Sword. Thing is, you do need the Master Sword to finish him off, so yeah. Okay, just watch out. He's gonna be a lot more, how'd I put it, aggressive this time around. So just keep in mind. Oof! Whew! I blocked that. Okay. There we go. Come on. Ugh. Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go. Come on. Ugh. Alright, got him there. Come on. Oh, this is the most epic boss fight just ever. In Ocarina of 3D, it has a little bit less oomph to it because they brightened up the game and stuff, but just the lighting in this fight, just how the shadows really illuminate a lot of what he looks like, with the occasional lightning strike showing what he looks like, it's just such a cool effect thematically. That I do wish they had in Ocarina of 3, but there we go. Oh. Oh, hey Zelda.
I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You use your sword and deliver the final blow.
Got it. Okay, let's do this. Woo! That sword lit up. Alright, Ganon. Let's do this!
6 sages! Now!
Ancient creatures of Hyrule. Now, open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. Okay. Hey, it's everyone! Sorry, yeah! Did we do it? You. Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Okay. Well, I think we know who this is. Curse you, Link. Someday, when this seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. That face, Well, bye, Ganondorf. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. Oh, yeah. We may have one, but he does still have that. Well, I'm not quite sure where we are, but we're there.
Thank you, Link. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world, for a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now, it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Link, give the ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it.
No. Well, okay.
When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye.
No.
Now, go home, Link. Regain your lost time. Home, where you are supposed to be, the way you are supposed to be.
And this is an interesting thing. This game, or at least the continuity going from this game forward, follows a, how do I put it? A parallel universe theory. So, essentially, the act of time travel, when going back in time.
Thank you, Link. Goodbye.
Yeah, I could just talk about this here. So the act of going back in time, rather than erasing the future and creating a whole new plane of existence, going back in time and changing things back then, in actuality, all it does is branch off into a separate universe that is different, but both continue to exist simultaneously. So, some people would say it's pointless. So what just happened was I got sent back in time in this game, but I'll go into it later. But yeah, it's a bit crazy when you go into the Zelda timeline stuff. But oh man, I beat the game again. I've done this so many times, so it's weird that I'm not being so sympathetic about it right here, but yeah. This game, I have a lot of memories with this. Like, a lot of memories with this. It was my first video game, and was also my first video game that I ever beat, and it's absolutely, like, crazy going back to this. And it's flawed. In fact, I think in more recent years, I would almost all the way argue Majora's Mask over this, but you know, revisiting this game and stuff, there is a charm to it and an atmosphere that has stayed strong and really allowed the 3D Zeldas to really exist as they are. And this did something monumental. I brought it up early in the LP, but transitioning a series from 2D to 3D for so many series spelled disaster. This game, though, just along with Mario 64, there's freaking Malin. But along with Mario 64, just did an absolutely astonishing job of taking an existing game and translating it to 3D. In fact, I think this did it better than Mario 64, because where Mario 64 became a collectathon, everything that we know and love about Zelda is intact and in 3D, and all of it was absolutely incredible. Like, look at how everything is here. It's, I apologize if you hear yelling, but it's absolutely incredible. I don't know what else to say really about it. It's just, wow. In terms of just how this whole game, I'm literally running out of things to say as I go onward with this. It's a good game. Seriously. If you guys have a 3DS, actually in particular, I would advise Ocarina of Time 3D. The graphics on it are made a lot more, in the form of an art style, so that way I think that will hold the test of time a lot better. And I think that probably was a good move. It will still feel kind of archaic. That's something they can't really, you know, get around that much, but at the very least, the game will look and feel good, so there's that. I would really advise Ocarina 3D. It's amazing. Not particularly advise playing it on a new 3DS and having the 3D on, because it just makes the 3D even more amazing. Oh man, seeing all of these guys that, like, we've helped here, just all chilling out here. They're copying Malin over there. Man, like, this is the game that really has made the biggest impression on the series. Where Link to the Past really created a formula, this one was the one that gave the series most of its identity. That's what I've kind of gotten from it. Like, before you had a green dude, and you had Zelda and Ganondorf, but this was the one where a whole lot of the iconic races really got their identity, and what made it so different from so many other things, and it's just something I really love about this. And the thing is, Zelda really does need to move on and do new stuff, and in fact they have a lot more than other series. I remember I was watching Blasian Kid talk about this thing and ask if it's the same game over and over again, and I mean, that's not exactly true. There's a lot of similar concepts and a lot of homages to itself, but they're all very separate adventures. I think the two closest ones are definitely Ocarina and Twilight Princess, but yeah, it's, oh man, there's all the sages. Oh man, I've just been gushing about, like, the game and stuff, and, like, I mean, half of my mind is all gushing and, like, memories, and half of it is just gushing from a technical aspect and what this game did. And for me personally, what this game did was, it made me want to enter another world. Like, that's one thing that I love about games. I love feeling like I'm in another place and that I'm living an adventure there. And this was the first game that did it for me. Sure, RPGs are known for doing that, but none have immersed me the way that this series has. And that's why this is my favorite game series. But here we are back in time. Oh man. Navi, where are you going? Navi? Navi? You're going? What? Navi? Okay. Yeah, so Navi just leaves. Well, either way, there's the sword back in its spot. And in a way, an homage to the last screen of Link to the Past there. Presented by Nintendo. Yeah. So we're back in time now, so I can kind of go and explain. So, now we have officially changed the future. Link going back here actually is sent to before he met Zelda. So, with all of the knowledge of everything that's happened in the future, he's going to tell Zelda right here what happened. And then some stuff is going to happen that's going to be relevant to both Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess, and I'll probably get to that whenever I let's play those. Probably not anytime soon, but here we are. They meet again. They meet for the first time once again. And The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. The end. That's the end of the game, everyone. So yeah, I don't know. I know I talked over a lot of these cutscenes and stuff, but like, I just felt I needed to gush. Like, you know, I should end this off because we are just staring at the screen and it won't go away unless like the GameCube version does something. So I will kind of just close this off. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys for tuning into this part of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And it's been a blast, honestly. Even I would still not advise 100%ing this game, but it's been fun. I love it. I love this game, and I hope you guys will go and check it out in some form. I hope I've convinced you. I'm sure a large chunk of you guys have already played the game and wanted to hear some of my opinions on it. I don't know. So yeah, I hope I've been able to entertain you guys or help you in some way, shape, or form. So yeah. So actually, my next LP I will probably talk about soon, maybe in a vlog, and should be coming up within like a week or something. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in another video, another series. All right. Bye.